Hi everybody. Most people watching this know me, but for those who don't, my name is Lacey. I am 32 and I met my husband Matt, who will be 35 in December. We met the beginning of January of 2017 and we began dating then. We got engaged and we got married in May of 2018, and ever since then we have been trying to conceive. It is now October of 2020, so I'm just gonna tell you the story and just tell you the journey that we're on and where we're at now. So at the end of June, the beginning of July, we went on a trip to see my husband's aunt and uncle who live in the Northwest. And when we came back on a Sunday, and that Monday I got my period, and it was probably the worst one I've ever had of my entire life. This whole year has been a little crazy with my period. I have been very, 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 very regular for years. I was on birth control for a very long time, and I was often on and off of it from about 2009 until 2015. And at the end of 2015, I just decided I didn't want to take it anymore. And I stopped taking it. I just stopped taking birth control. I didn't want it in my system anymore, so I just stopped taking it. So from the end of 2015 until this year, I have been extremely regular, very normal. 28 to 32 days was my cycle time. I have an app where I follow all of my symptoms, I follow my cycles and everything, so I know that I was very regular. And then this year went crazy. So I knew something was off, but it didn't really concern me. I don't know why, but it just didn't. Like, it wasn't that big of a deal. And then when we came back from our trip, like I said, I had a horrible period, so horrible menstrual cycle. I actually thought that week that I was having a miscarriage of some sort. I mean, I've never had one before. I've never been pregnant before. We have no kids, either one of us. But it was just, I knew something was wrong. It wasn't a normal period for me, and it was a lot. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. I was bleeding through everything, and I mean everything. I can't tell you how much laundry I did that week. But so that it started on a Monday, and by Thursday I was still laying in bed. I was still in pain. I was still hurting. I was still having clumps, stuff like that. And so I did go to immediate care because I could not go to my regular gynecologist because we went on a trip and we were on a plane, so my boss wanted me to have a test before I went back to work. So my gynecologist would not see me because I had just done it the day before. So I had to go to immediate care, and they did see me. They did a urine test, they did blood test, and I wasn't having a miscarriage, thank goodness, because that really was my worry at that point, because again, I've never had anything like that happen to me before, and this was not right. It was not normal. It was not okay, and I was crying. I was upset, and I was very thankful that it wasn't. So the nurse practitioner at the urgent care immediate care said to see my gynecologist. And at that point, I had not had my yearly exam because of everything going on this year. So I made an appointment, and it was the middle of August. I went, I told him everything that had been happening, not just the past couple weeks or the past month, but for this whole year. And so he wanted me to take progesterone and then come back for a 21-day progesterone blood test. So I took the progesterone. There's 10 pills that you have to take. And so I took those once a day for 10 days. And then once my period started, after taking those, then you go back 21 days later. So day one is, your period starts, that's day one. So then on day 21, you go and have the blood test. I'm sorry if I'm not explaining that very well, but please forgive me. I took the pills for the 10 days, and I ended on a Friday. So it was almost 2 weeks to the day that my period started. So then I had to schedule the 21-day progesterone blood test. So I did that. And once my period started, I called and said, hey, it started. I need to schedule the blood test, because he wanted me to have it as close to the 21st day as possible. And luckily, I was able to have it on the 21st day. So I went and I had that done. It was the end of September when I had that done. And so that was also on a Monday. I went that Monday. I had the blood work done. It was very simple. I was in and out in less than 15 minutes. And then the next day I got the results, and I wasn't gonna look at them, but I just had to, so I did. And the level that I had was considered postmenopausal. And of course I saw that and I freaked out because I'm 32. And so I started crying, and I had a moment. I had to go. I was at work when I got the notification. So I saw it. I went to the bathroom and I cried for a little bit. And then I decided, okay, you're going to stop crying and you're going to figure out what you have to do. I should also note that my personality, I research everything. I look up everything. If something is wrong that I've never dealt with before, I look it up. I'm that person. But I didn't look up anything regarding progesterone or anything like that, other than what is it and what are the normal levels. That's the only thing I looked up. And so I did that. And so I went back to my desk and I emailed my doctor and I said, what's the next step? I've seen the results. What do we need to do? What do I need to do? Let me know what you advise. So his nurse emailed me back and said he wants you to come in. So I called and I scheduled an appointment, and I went on October the 13th, and he gave me 2 options, which were, one, I could redo the progesterone and check my levels again, or we could do the progesterone and also do letrozole, which is a drug or a medicine that you take to make you ovulate. So I don't know why my eye is bothering me so bad. I'm so sorry. So I told him, I said, look, let's just go ahead and do the second option. I don't want to waste any time. I want a baby like yesterday. So I decided to do the letrozole. It took about 2 weeks, almost, well, it took a week and a half for my period to start. And then when your period starts, again, that is considered day 1. So then on days 5 through 9, I will take the letrozole. And then on certain days, me and my husband have to, you know, do what we gotta do. My husband has been absolutely wonderful through all of this. He wants a child just as bad as I do. Sorry if I get emotional. It took a long time to find him. And kind of wish I'd found him in my 20s, but that just wasn't the case. And now we're in our 30s and we're trying, and it hasn't seemed to be working, but we're hopeful. And my doctor's hopeful. My doctor seems to think that my issue is just a hormonal issue. Everything is great in that department, so he seems to think that is just a hormone thing, and that this that the letrozole will help us, and we're hopeful as well. We've been praying for it, and that's really it. That's where we are right now. There's going to be some clips in here of taking the progesterone and then taking the letrozole. I filmed something before, and the lighting wasn't right, and I just kind of rambled, which I probably rambled in this too, but I rambled and I wanted to re-record. So this is the second recording of the story or backstory of what's been going on. I hope you have a good day, a good night, a good afternoon, whenever you're watching this. If you're laying there at 2 o'clock in the morning, hope you enjoy watching this video, and you'll see me again real soon. Good morning, people. So today is the day that I have waited for the past couple weeks. I finished my progesterone pills, and it usually takes a little bit before my period starts, or before it's supposed to start. So it took about a week and a few days. And so the day that it started was Tuesday, the election day. And so then today, which is day 5, I can take the letrozole pills. So I'm super excited. I have decided to take them at night rather than in the morning, only because there are some side effects that it can cause dizziness and fatigue, and there's more, but I would prefer to just take them at night because I take my vitamins in the morning, and that's just when I'm choosing to take it. So when I take them tonight, I will let you guys know, and then I'll tell you how I feel in the morning. Hopefully they don't affect me pretty bad, but we'll see. I am going to have a little self-care this morning, only because I wanted to. We have a lot to do today. After that, we are going to work in the yard, and then tonight we're having family game night at my dad's. So I'm excited. Today's a good day. We'll see what happens. I take the letrozole pills for day 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So I'll take 2 pills each day or each night for those 5 days. So we'll see what happens. It is day 2 of the letrozole pills. I will be taking them in about 45 minutes. I really have not had any side effects as far as taking the first dose for the first day. I did wake up in the middle of the night But that was because of Matt. It wasn't really, I couldn't sleep or anything, which was one of the side effects. They didn't make me sleepy. I had a little bit of cramping, but it wasn't like, oh, I'm cramping. Like it was very, very, very slight. Like it's there, but it didn't make me uncomfortable, or I wasn't in a lot of pain, put it that way. So, so far so good. Hi. So today is Monday, November the 9th. I have taken 2 doses of letrozole, and I took it at 10 o'clock last night. Please excuse how my hair looks and how I look today, but so I took it at 10 o'clock last night, and the night before it didn't make me sleepy, but last night it made me super sleepy. I took it at 10, and then by like 10:30 I was trying to hold my eyes open. Today I did have a few side effects of the letrozole. I had a little bit of knee joint pain. I was standing in a coworker's office, or I was standing in her doorway, and I was talking to her for a little bit, and I noticed my left knee started to hurt, and that's not a normal thing for me. So I was like, oh, okay. But it literally lasted maybe a couple minutes, and then it was gone, and it hasn't hurt again. Nothing else has hurt today. I've had the cramps again, but again, it hasn't been uncomfortable or, oh, I'm in pain. So that's been good. And then I was talking to a few coworkers, and I felt the need. I felt like, oh, am I going to throw up? But that lasted maybe a minute or so, and then I was fine. But that probably was because I didn't have breakfast, and I've been so used to having breakfast lately for like the past 8 months. I'm normally not a breakfast person, but I've become one. So that was probably what it was, because all I had was coffee this morning, which probably is not a good thing, but I needed something. So but yeah, I mean, no hard side effects, no bad side effects. Everything's been pretty good. So far so good. I will take the 3rd dose tonight, so day 3 of letrozole, and I'll let you guys know tomorrow night how tomorrow goes. Hey guys, I wanted to let you know how I was feeling today. I have taken 3 doses of the letrozole. I took them Saturday, Sunday, and last night, which was Monday night. Today's Tuesday, November 10th, and I was just gonna let you know how I was feeling, and just, I don't know, maybe give my thoughts on a few things. So today I have felt fine. I have not really had any side effects today. I did have some nausea this morning, but it lasted for a few minutes and then went away. Again, I don't know if that was because I didn't have breakfast. Again, dumb Lacey, but that was it. It lasted a couple minutes, and then it was over, and I've been perfectly fine the rest of the day. I've not had any joint pain today. I have not had any cramps today. I had a really good day today. I had lunch with some old coworkers and 2 of my best friends that I have missed so much, and we had a really good time, and it was good because we got to catch up on our lives and what's going on. And of course they know what's been going on with me, but they are so supportive and so encouraging, and it was really good to see them today and to have that time together. And I've just honestly, because they were asking me how I was feeling, so I'm gonna tell you how I'm feeling. I feel good. I feel good. I feel like even this first round, it could be successful. But even if it doesn't, I'm going to try again. So again, to me, I would call it like the early stages of trying to do things more than the natural way. It's just, we've just started, or not him because he doesn't take them, but I've started the letrozole, and this is the first round. Some people have success, some people don't, but if it doesn't work this time, then we're still going to try again and see if it works. I do have this feeling though that it will work, and that we'll have a baby. But I feel great. I'm really not stressing about it. Yes, it's a lot, and then you have to remember to take the pills, and you're trying, to work and do all this other stuff, but I'm not stressed out. I'm not worrying, and if you know me, you know I'm a worrier. I worry about everything. Anything there is to worry about, I'll worry about it. And I will worry about it 110%. That's just my personality. I will stress over it. I will come up with 4,000 scenarios in my head. Like that's just the way that I am. That's my personality. But for some reason, I'm not stressing. I'm not that worried. And I don't know if it's because we've prayed a lot, because I've prayed a lot, my friends have prayed a lot, my family's prayed a lot, Matt's family's prayed a lot. I don't know if that's what it is. I don't know if it's just because I truly do know that however this happens is however it happens, and God is in control of it. I don't know that. That's probably what it is. But I'm not worried. I'm not stressed. But I feel great. I felt great. I haven't really had any side effects. Thank God. And I hope it continues. But we'll see what happens the next couple weeks, and I will let you guys know. And then, so I have tonight, and then I have tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last night of them, and so I will let you know how I feel tomorrow. Hopefully it's probably the same, just no side effects, no bad things. But I'll let you guys know. And then, of course, I'll let you know on Thursday how I'm feeling. So, today is Wednesday. It is November 11th. Tonight is my last night of the letrozole pills. So today, let's see. How did I feel today? I had a slight headache. But it didn't last. It did last like kind of all day. I would say from about like mid-morning till about 4:30-ish. But it wasn't so bad. Like it wasn't bad at all. It was just like I felt it. Like I felt it probably like right in here. But it wasn't bad at all, thank goodness. I have a history of migraines, so it was basically nothing. I didn't have to take anything for it, which made me really happy. Other than that, I have felt fine. This morning, I did have a little bit of nausea again, and then I had it again around lunchtime. I did eat breakfast this morning, but I did have a little bit of nausea. And then at lunch, I ate and I was perfectly fine. So those were my side effects today. other than that, I have felt fine. I felt great. And then tonight I will take the last dose of letrozole, and I will let you guys know how I feel tomorrow night. And that's all I really have for today. Again, I feel really good. I've felt great this week, more than I have the last couple months, even though I've had my period. Normally the week of my period is not super great. I don't know if that's because of the progesterone. I don't know if it's because, I don't know, I'm just not really stressing about anything. I'm not really worried about anything. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I have felt awesome this past week. And usually when I have my period, the first 2 days just suck. I have really bad cramps, and then most of the time I'll get a headache. Sometimes I'll get a migraine, but most of the time it's just a headache that lasts for a few hours. But normally it's just like, oh, I feel like crap. But I haven't felt that way. I haven't felt that way at all this period. So I'm hoping and praying that that is good for us, that that's good for this first round of letrozole, and that because of that, I hope it works. So I don't know, but I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Hey everybody, I am finally done with the letrozole. I took the last dose last night. Today I have felt great. I have not had any side effects today. No nausea, no joint pain, no nothing. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. The next couple weeks will be the test to see if the letrozole has worked and to see if we were able to conceive this round. If not, then we'll try it again. And if so, then we'll be very happy. I do go for my progesterone test on the 23rd, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what my levels are at that point for the progesterone. But I'm very hopeful. I'm very excited. I'm very, I don't know, I don't know the word, but I'm happy. I'm hopeful, and I felt great, and I've had very few side effects from the letrozole, so I hope that that's a good sign. I hope that it means that, I don't know what I hope it means, but I feel like it's a good thing. And over the next few weeks I'll probably record some. I know that I will record when I do the progesterone test and see what the results are. I know some people have been very worried about me, about stressing about it, because they know how I am, but y'all, I really am so not stressed. Like, I cannot stress that enough that I'm not stressed about this. I mean, yes, it is difficult, and yes, there's a lot to remember, and yes, there's a lot of emotions. But honestly, it hasn't been that bad for me. Once I got the results of my progesterone the first time, and my doctor said, okay, let's try this, I was game. I was in. I was full throttle, all in. Let's do this. Let's make a baby. So I don't know. I was telling someone today, I have felt so great this past week, and I have felt amazing. So much more amazing than I have in the last 6 months, really. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited for me. I'm so excited for my husband. And, you know, if this first round doesn't work, that's okay. I do have realistic expectations. I mean, yes, obviously I do want to be pregnant in a couple weeks. But if I'm not, then that's okay. I say that it's okay, and I know that if, you know, my pregnancy test or the progesterone shows that it's still super low and I haven't conceived, then yes, I'm going to be upset, and I think that that's completely normal. But I don't know. I'm not stressed. I'm not worried. I'm not obsessed over it. I'm not all of those things that I normally am. And the way that I normally act, I'm not that way. And I don't know why, but I like that feeling. So we're going to see what happens. And hopefully in the next few weeks, we'll be pregnant and there will be a baby in my belly. But if not, then so be it. We'll try it again. So, thanks for watching, guys. And I will keep you updated. And please send all your prayers, your good vibes, your whatever it is, please send them our way. Please keep us in your prayers. Please keep us, you know, in your thoughts. Please, if you want to share something with me, please do. We can talk about it. If you've had success with this, let me know. I'm excited to see what happens, and I'll update y'all in a couple weeks. So, bye.